report or not? That is my opinion. What do you guys?
That's a good point. For me, I think complaints are not properly resolved. For example, water dispenser in our hostel, it takes a week. It takes a week for them to fix it. That's make us students feel lose trust in them. Okay, that's my point.
I agree with you. In my opinion, besides just affecting students, I think university staff and management are also affected. When complaints remain unsolved, communication problem, misunderstanding, and conflict may increase within the institution.
So I think this issue is very important because the students need a fair treatment. If they feel ignored, they will start complaining about their important concerns. Therefore, universities may need more transparent and effective complaint system. I think that's all.
Okay, now let's think possible solutions. And personally, I think one of the solution is digital system management, digital complaint system management, because in this management, students can complain their complaint online, and the university can track their status online, so it can track anytime and anywhere. Or what do you guys think? I think that's such a practical idea from you, but I would like to add another possible solution, which is I think an anonymous reporting system can allow students to report any issues or feelings, because they can report without fear of being identified. So basically, this system can encourage students to speak up, especially in sensitive or serious cases that related or involving lecturer or staff. That's my opinion. So what about
I agree with you. But other than an anonymous reporting system, I think fixed response timeline policy also help in improving, because university must respond within a specific timeline, like short timeline, maybe maximum around 3 days to fix the problem. Not like taking 1 week, I guess.
That's a great solution. Another solution I think could be establishing student complaint that consisting both student and university staff. This committee could review complaint and discuss the possible action.
So you all have a good point. But before deciding on the best solutions, I think we need to evaluate them using the several criteria, because this will help us to choose the best solutions instead of making the decision by our own opinions.
I think the first criteria we should think about is effectiveness, because it is very important to solve our problem. Yeah, I agree with you that we should prioritize effectiveness of each solution. But I think accessibility is also important, because we need to make sure that students should be able to use the system without facing difficulties, regardless of their technical skills. So, because if the system is too complicated, some students may avoid from using it, and even the system is available.
Yeah, but we also need to look about costing. So we also want something cheap, right? But we also want it affordable and can sustain in the long run. Right?
That's true. Another criteria I think
now let's start evaluate the solutions.
I think, like I said before, digital complaint system management is essential because, like I said, students can complain complain online, and then they can check their settings anytime and anywhere. So it's convenient for them. But I think this digital management is like the cost for a university to deal with. So what do you think? I think there's such a great evaluation from you about the solution one, which is digital content management system. But let's take a look for the second solution, which is an anonymous reporting system. So I think this solution is pretty good because it has advantages like it can encourage students to report sensitive issues, and it also can and its in terms of accessibility is pretty good and easy for students to use. And in addition, it also can help to protect students from possible retaliation. But however, we can deny the disadvantage of this solution. We should know that anonymous reports can be difficult to verify. And there is a limited communication with the anonymous reporters, which can lead to the slowdown of the investigation. So that's the disadvantage of this solution. What do you guys think?
I see your point, but we need to face response analysis. First is reduce the risk and improve accountability. So I think when we have fixed response analysis, our students can expect can monitor the timeline for the working progress. That makes them easily to monitor. But at the same time, I think if we do it faster, maybe it will lower the effectiveness.
That's a great point. I strongly believe the student complaint limited to avoid fairness because different perspectives are involved in the decision-making process. However, the discussion may take more time and slow down the process.
So after considering all the advantages and the disadvantages, I think that the digital complaint management system appears to be the strongest solution.
So I also agree with you that digital system management is the best solution. So now let's think about what we can do to. I actually agree that digital complaints management system should be the best solution because in terms of accessibility, students can access make sure that there are no technical issues before it is launched.
In addition, I think university should establish a response timeline policy to ensure the complaints are handled efficiently.
Okay, finally, the awareness program should be conducted among the students so they know how to use the system correctly. The implementation process will include about 1 month of the planning, 2 months for the development, 1 month